Hello guys, previously on part 5 I continued the explanation of the good markets, popular markets, all the markets basically. I touched markets such as double chances, markets such as additional totals, the over 0.5, over 1.5, unders and overs is how people call it, because that's how they understand it. So on part 6, we continue with that. Explain, 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 explain. And I want to push it further so that we can explain everything. We want to explain the markets, we explain the platform, we explain almost everything, even the withdrawals, even the, what is this, how to deposit, because I also figure that we need to cover that as well, like explain markets, basically like everything, so that people can understand the platform, because that's the whole point, so that people can be able to bet using this platform without going to the branch, because that's old style. So yeah, we are going to cover everything, even these things that people are not familiar with, these specialities and so on and so forth. We are going to do that as step by step, of course. But firstly, before I continue doing that, there was a question which I feel like I must answer that. I must go straight to that. There were questions that were asked, because I always say that every time I put a video, I always say, people, if you have a question or you have something specific that I must cover on the next video, you must just put a comment, and then I will look at that, and then I will cover that on the next video, or rather inbox or whatsoever. I will also cover that, so that it helps others. If you have a question, it helps others as well, because sometimes we have common questions, something that is tricky to us, so that we can explain it and then everyone is happy. One question was, explain other features such as this orange thing here. Hey, this one I will explain it alone. This one will chow people. This one, it's nice. It won't chow people because it's chowing me. It might chow me, maybe it's not going to chow people, but I'm going to explain it anyway. But I will need to put it alone, this one, because this one is, I like to put certain things such as numbers and so, because that's full of numbers, like lottery, that thing. But I will explain it, same as these two black ones here. I will explain this one later on, but I will explain it anyway, because people want me to explain it. So there will be a video coming up for that. And another question was, how do you accumulate odds of 0.5? Because one guy said, I've seen another strategy of 0.5 odds, which is good. But the question is, how do I accumulate those odds? Accurate odds, of course, because such strategy needs accurate odds, because the odds are so low. So I will also explain that. And another one was also how to accumulate the weekly strategy. How do you accumulate the odds of 10? So one guy wanted to play the weekly strategy, the odds of 10. But now question is, how do you accumulate that? Which markets must I play? So that also brings me to a conclusion that people understand the markets that we are explaining. I explain markets as I did on part 4, part 5, part 3. People understand the markets, which is good. They understand the markets, the double chance, the both them to score, they understand the logic behind the markets. They understand what do they mean, and so on and so forth. But now, the conclusion is, the problem is here. This is what I've concluded. The problem is analysis, because people are asking about about odds. How do you get to those odds? Which markets do you choose now for certain teams? It's not like they don't know the markets. I've showed them the markets. The markets are there, but they are not. It's not like it's one market. There's a lot of markets. So people now are struggling to choose a specific market for a specific team, or rather for a specific match. So I've noticed that people are struggling with analysis, because if you knew how to analyze, then that wasn't going to be a problem. So basically, someone do this, take his top 10 teams, or rather his top 5 teams, whatever, put them here now, struggle to choose, don't know where to go, like what research he must do. I've figured, so I will do a proper video now, not like I will sort of emphasize. I think I tried before, but there wasn't too much emphasis, so I will have to put emphasis on this. As a result, I will have to now put a bet as I'm doing that, because I think it's very easy when I'm making a bet. You know what I mean? Making an example with a bet. Yeah, so I think I will do that. And another question which now brings to the purpose of this video, of this particular video, was how to bet same match builder and what is a same match builder, because someone saw that people doing same match builder but he doesn't understand. And let's go straight to that, explain it. And I like to explain same match builder with examples. There is same match builder on your account. Of course, this is your account, it's your homepage. You go down and then you will find same match builder there. There's same match builder. Firstly, to explain same match builder is, let me just put a quick example. Today's lucky, no, not today's lucky numbers. I meant today's matches. So this is what I will do. I want to quickly make an example. Okay, here's an example. Previously you had this, you just used to come here and then choose a team here, any team. Let's say you want to bet on this match, this under 19, this Greece match. You used to come here and then you choose your match, say this team will win, or rather you're coming here on more markets on this match, and then you choose a market here. Maybe you say both teams to score, you say yes, and then you're done. You can't choose anything further now on this match. You can't choose another thing on this match. There is that match, it's in, it's done. You can't play another bet on this match. You can't say, okay, I also want to play on this match totals over. I want to, you see, it will give you that. You cannot add bet from the same event. You can only put one market for each event. So basically now you have to choose another team. You understand what I mean? You have to choose another team, probably another team. Maybe here's another team. Say maybe this one will be a draw. You choose it, so you have two markets. So you can't choose the same market on one match. You have to choose that another. You have to choose another match to play that market. You can say both teams to score on another team now on another match. So now, why I'm showing you this, it's because when you're coming to same match, it allows you to do that. So basically that's what same match build is. It allows you to do that. So I will make an example. I want to go straight to it. This is where you find it. This is where you find it. And then when you get here, you click on that plus thing there. It's a spot. You open it up. Then when you open it up, you will find leagues. You see? It's not the same as that one now. You find leagues, and I will make an example with English Premier League. That's the most popular league in the world. When you're opening it up, I want to choose a match that is popular also. I mean, that is a team that is the most popular. Which team? Okay, let's choose Manchester City. I think Manchester City. This match. And then you wait for it. It will open up. It's still opening up. It's taking a bit of my time now. Okay, there it's coming. You just need to be patient. It will be black sometimes for about 10 seconds. You just have to wait. There we go. Here we are. So as I've said, that same match builder allows you to do that, to choose a lot of markets on one match. You understand what I mean? You can say both teams to score, and again you can say Manchester City will win, and again you can say over 2.5 on one match. So here we are. This is how it looks. You have match here, you have teams here, you have players here. So let's start here on match, or you have popular there. So this is what we'll do. How many goals? You just click on the drop down arrow. Basically, how many goals in this match? Then you do this. You can see, you can choose here. You can choose overs here. Here on your left, you can choose over. And then you come here on your right now. You scroll up here. Overs, for overs. If you want unders, you just come here on your left again here. You see, you put this thing on unders. And then you come here. You scroll here with your finger here. You see under. So in this match, I say there will be over 3.5 goals. Probably there will be 4 goals here. These Leeds can score, and Man City also can score. Once you've done that, just scroll down up a little bit, just push it up, and then you see add to bet slip. You see it's adding it to your bet slip. And then again, how many booking points? I think I will explain booking points later on, because it's one of the features that people need to understand. But how many booking points? Okay, let me leave it out for now because people won't understand it. I will explain it. How many corners will be held in this match? Corners, I think there will be a lot of corners also, but let's say over 8 corners. There will probably be 9 corners in that match, so there will be over 8.5 corners. You push it up, you add to bet slip. There we go. You must have a minimum of 2 teams. So on your bet slip now you have 1, 2. You see there? You have 1, 2. Match corners, match goals. What else will happen? There will be sending off players. There will be a woodwork. There will be penalty. Like you see, all of these things. There will be a free kick goal. So I say there will be a penalty scored in this match, especially with this VAR now. There will be penalty scored. So I say add this. There we go. Your odds are increasing there. If you can see your odds there on this green line here, 5.23 now. So what else can you choose here? You go to teams. You choose teams here, and then how many team goals? Okay. Scroll up. Leeds. Do you think Leeds will score? Okay, yes, I think Leeds will score, and they will score over 0.5. So you come here on the right, you say over 0.5. So at least Leeds will score a goal there. Then you said yes, over 0.5 for Leeds. And then how many goals now for Manchester City? You come here on your left, you scroll up for Manchester City, and then you say under. Okay, you say over or under. So I say under. Manchester City will score here, but will not score more than 3 goals. I think Manchester City will not score more than 3 goals here. And then I say accept. There we go. And then what else? You can still choose more things, you know, on one match. So let me quickly explain this booking point things. Booking points, basically, let me open it as I am explaining it. Let's say Leeds here. How many booking points for Leeds? So booking points for Leeds are, say, over 9.5. What do I mean when I say over 9.5 or over 19? Booking points, it's basically firstly, your yellow card. Your yellow card is, if someone gets a yellow card in a match, yellow cards counts 10 points. One yellow card, it's basically 10 points. You understand? And then a red card is 25 points. A red card. I'm sure it's 25 points. Yeah, I think it's 25 points, a red card. But if you're not sure, you can always Google that. You just go here and Google that. Just come here, new tab, and Google that. Go to Google, you say booking points. It's always there on Google, booking points. Look at that. It will explain easy for you. How do you calculate booking points? What is booking points? Okay. There it is. If a yellow card is shown, it's 10 points. If a red card is shown, it's 25 points. It's exactly what I said. So it's simple. Sometimes Google also helps. So booking points, Google helped us there also. A yellow card, it's 10 points. But now here in our case, we're focusing on Leeds. Do you think Leeds players will get at least more than 2 yellow cards on that match? Because if you're saying over 19, you're basically saying there will be 2 yellow cards, because that's 20. You understand? So if saying over 19, 20 is over 19, 2 yellow cards is 20. So I say there will be 2 yellow cards for Leeds. Okay, so I just go to over, and then I do this, and then I say add. Then I add it. How about Manchester? Or how about you say how many team booking points? Or okay, let's go to Manchester. We're going to Manchester City now. How many yellow cards will Manchester City get? Not necessarily yellow cards only. It's basically booking points. Even red cards qualifiers points. So if there's a red card in this match, and I mean for City, now we are focusing on City, you can always bet booking points for the whole match instead of focusing on one team. I think that is also a good one. Let me just check it for a match, or not team, just go to match, and then how many booking points. You see, we're here on team, so basically you're going to focus on one team, but now you're going to say match. If you're saying match, you're basically focusing on the whole match. You see how many booking points. If you can see here on your left now, you no longer have a choice of teams. You just have over and under. So for the whole match, I think there will be under. I think it will be under 55, under 54. So at least I know there will be under here. There will be less than 5 yellow cards, and there will be no red card. I only think that will be the possible result. I don't know. And I say add. You can see? I think that's enough now. But you can add as many things as, I don't know, you'll see when there's a limit. I think you can still add here. But now, this is your odds now. Once you're done, you just come here on your add to bet slip. You just say add. Once you say add, you just have to wait. This match builder needs you to be patient. As you can see now on your bet slip, it says 1 there. Normally on previously when you were playing teams, it used to say 2 because you have 2 matches. Now it takes this as 1 match because it's 1 match. And then there we go. You just open it up and then you come put your stake here. There it goes. If you want to preview it, you can preview it here. Match booking points, under, match corners, over, match what, all of that. And then you put your stake here. If you want to put 100 rand, for instance, now this is what I must explain to people. If you read the odds, stake included. Normally when you bet on teams, the normal way, you can put your money and then once you win, your money will come back. Basically, your stake is not included. Your stake will come back. If you win, your stake will come back. But in this case, it says the stake included. For instance, here, if I put 100 rand, look at the payout there. You see that payout there on green. It says 1,351. You will only get that money. You will not get your money back because people have a tendency of coming here on Same Match Builder and put obvious stuff. You know what I mean? Things such as match booking points under 80, you know, because you hardly see 10 yellow cards in a match, or rather 8 yellow cards, you know what I mean? They say under 8, and then the odds are so low to such an extent that maybe someone do odds of 1, and then he say times 100 rand. You are not making any profit there. You will get your 100 rand back. Basically, if your odds is 1 there, it's just times 100 times 1. Then when you win, you get your 100 rand. No stake back, you lose. So it doesn't work here. You're not losing, basically. You're making nothing. So people have a tendency of using this to their advantage and then making money. Yes, you can use this to your advantage. This, I think I recommend this now to people. That Same Match Builder is one way of making easy cash because you're betting on one match. Lot of markets, you don't have to look for, you know, other teams. You only worried with one team. You understand? It's just that you worried of different things. If you bet goals, you worried with goals. If you bet yellow cards, you worried with yellow cards. Once your yellow cards are in, then there's no going back. Imagine if you say over 20, for instance, or over 19 booking points, and then there's 2 yellow cards already in a match. That market is irreversible. If you remember, our market is irreversible. This is one of the market that is irreversible. You understand what I mean? If it does happen, then you win already. You know that you are safe. So yeah, this is Same Match Builder, guys. I think I will also put it. I don't have enough money on my account. And then I'll put that 6 rand on the side. I think it's 6 rand 50. And then I will get 87 rand. That's money. It's better than nothing. It's money. So, and then you just have to wait until it says submit. This Same Match Builder is a problem, but nevertheless, that's how you bet Same Match Builder, guys. So in the next vid, I will explain those questions and put those emphasis of analysis so that people can be able to bet. So if you have any questions, if you want to, you want me to have a specific thing that I must explain, you just put a comment below and then I will do that.